thought they said get on the radio quickly. Morning stations, just putting mobile here on quarantine, Warren's Lobby on quarantine, just on the western side, slowly moving in north. We've also got someone going out to drive with us this morning for a while as well.
Alright, stop here for a sec. Yeah, always a beautiful part of the African scenery, these guys. Now, for me personally, if I look at these guys here, our elephants up in Madikwe have got a bit of a, how should we say, reputation for having, how do we say this nicely, sense of human loss at the best of times. So this guy looks quite chill, just getting going for the morning, but we'll kind of make our way around and have a different look at him from close up. Next to this guy here, have a nice look. Young male making his way through the bush here. Stop, have a look over there. Gentle giants. Big five. That's lovely, doing his morning business as he goes. Don't push him too much. You can see the impact these guys have on the environment is quite significant. They're only second to human in the way they alter their environment, and that's both knocking over trees and also then the food that they take goes straight through. Their digestive system is actually not as efficient as you would think. They're a bulk feeder, and a little bit of useless trivia, I don't know, you might be able to use this in a board game at some stage, but they reckon that a female elephant, adult, can drop about 100 kilograms of dung in one day. I don't know, use it, don't use it, but looking at quite significant numbers. Let's swing by, we're not going to push this guy, don't stress him too much, and then we'll make our way from there. It's amazing how you can lose an animal 4.5, maybe 5 tons, just like that. Circle around. The tractor goes here. Classic. We don't want to knock over anything early in the morning. You're going to move, you're going to stay. Let's see. Get a nice visual for you guys here. How's that? Perfect. Good morning. These guys are mixed feeders, also bulk feeders. You can imagine to sustain that kind of body weight that you see there, and with the amount of, the bad digestive system, how much these guys have to eat, basically a full-time thing. See how that tusk is very nicely worn off, using it to open up bark, and use it to snap branches as well, bending it over. Dirt there from digging it up. It's always interesting if you have a look at the ear. Obviously African elephant, the one we have here, and some people reckon if you can take a line down the side of the head, you got Africa in that ear, the shape of Africa. So we're somewhere at the bottom there. Notice the trunk, how small and how agile they can be with it. The smallest things. People reckon they can pick up a coin off the floor. Haven't tried it, haven't seen it, but apparently that's true. And then also, the power that they've got to break branches off all comes back to the feeding. Gotta eat. Beautiful sunlight coming in on him there. There's very slight waving of the ear happening. People used to always say, if he's waving his ears, this elephant's the next step would be for him to come and rush at you. But it's got to do with a cooling mechanism. Now obviously, like Peter said earlier on, it is still a bit overcast this morning. Quite pleasant, not too hot. But as the day then progresses, those ears start waving more and more. Cooling mechanism. Amazing animals. Just have a look at some of those thorns there. These guys eat. They're not going to be picky and pull every single leaf apart from what you see there. All of it goes in, and for you and I it looks like quite a mission, but these guys deal with it quite nicely, thank you. Beautiful eyelashes. As we go out here, just have a look at the trunk. He's changing his mind, but let's have a look. The directions that thing moves in. Obviously it extends down, pulls up. They reckon anything between 100 and 150,000 muscle fibers in there. And also, if you look at the way that he twists around, as he grabs a clump of grass or a branch, they twist around. And they're the only mammal that have what's called helical muscles. It's a spiral muscle, and that gives them the ability to twist around and pull in.